Hello, everyone, and welcome to what we're going to dub our Warhammer Wanderings. What will hopefully turn into a series of just the three, two, or indeed four of us, if Mr. Tunadine manages to get online, just talking all things Warhammer, Old World, and what the hell we're doing in the hobby. So, good evening, gents.
Good
Evening,
evening.
mate.
I just jump in quickly. Like and subscribe. And is wanderings actually a word?
It is. I don't really. I googled it to make sure I wasn't making it up.
All right, no bother.
I wrote it, looked at it for a little while, and thought, "Have I made that word up?"
English is hard.
Well, I'm pretty good at it. So that's why. I questioned myself so badly. I was like, "Hmm." So if
yeah,
you don't appreciate this, the definitely not made up word, let us know in the comments.
no bother. So you brought us here to waffle Warhammer. That's what you're saying.
That's what I did. I like, much like the great necromancer, our Lord and Savior Nagash. I I completed a great ritual and summoned you folk to obey me.
Can you do it in a McDonald's next time?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is rubbish. I just got something to my own desk.
So we're going to talk some Warhammer.
Talk some more. So I suppose what before, because some of us, or rather just Sib, has been pretty active with various different things recently. So what we've been up to general hobby wise, then guys? Much anything?
Diddly
Well,
squat virtually.
Strong.
please squat. Getting all the Warhammer in the stand.
That time of the month.
Yeah. So I went to the Durham GT, the Ostermark Onslaught of the weekend, and had an amazing time.
2,500 points. This one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2,500 points, 5 games, and some really, really weird scenarios, especially the last one.
Before you got the Wizard, this was also pre-FAQ, wasn't it? Because of when.
Yes.
So this is the last, effectively, the last event.
Yes, I think it was probably
old world.
the last version 1 event that you'll probably that I'll definitely go to, and I would imagine in the country, because I think all the other ones had a good fortnight to get the FAQ out there and army changes and stuff like that. So yes, it was a good hurrah to saying goodbye to version 1, and let me tell you, it was a shark tank.
I've seen obviously the attendees, and the 2,500 points that's a really interesting and different points value.
It means have your cake and eat it.
You can literally have all your toys.
That's the thing. It's get everything, all your toys.
Yeah, and I mean I like that because
you want to play with your toys.
Yeah, and I
You're
don't
You're a simple man. You want all your toys.
I'm not even going to give the joke out. So, as well as playing the game, though, like you absolutely love in tournaments, made new friends, caught up with old friends, played 5 cracking games of fantasy, actually 4, and a game against Jack.
But isn't that the best part of a GT or any like whether it's a 1 day or a 2 days? Like actually, it's the social aspect is by far the best part of the weekend, rather than the actual games themselves.
It's absolutely 50% of why I go. My first game was against a guy called Gareth.
Well, before you get into your games, what did you take?
I took the Empire.
The War Wagon list, or
no, not the War Wagon list. I took a bit of a mixed arms list. Knights in the core, cannons in the special, and 2 steam tanks in the rare, which raised a few eyebrows. But only 3 cannons. No hell blasters or anything like that. And my characters, hold yourselves here because you might fall over. Arch Lecter on a War Wagon.
It's all right then.
Yep. A small griffin with a guy with a dragon bow on top.
Captain or general?
A general. Because he wasn't a general. He's got the same ballistic skill as a captain, so
that's what I mean. Take the captain.
Well, I wanted ward saves and stuff like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
And level 4 mage and 2 engineers, obviously, for the cannons.
Obviously.
up a bit there.
Oh, Sim, your sound's disappeared.
Disappeared. I'll come.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're too comfortable.
Yeah, too comfortable. So I have a few anecdotes once we get into running through the games. But yeah, met a guy called Gareth. He messaged us the night before to ask us if I'd only brought 2,000 points, because for some strange reason, when I submitted my list, I used a Word document that had another army list on, and I forgot to delete the 1999 points. So he put us into a scare that I'd submitted the wrong list. But anyway,
ballsy player though, taking 2,000 points for 2,500 point game.
Yeah, I take knives to gunfights.
Yeah,
that is the kind of I'm better than you. I'm going to show you.
I'm taking 20% less the army.
Yeah, he played Orcs in the first round. Really great guy. Got to know him a lot over the weekend. We went out for a meal together on the Saturday night.
Oh, nice.
Just a pair of your romantic candlelight.
Yeah, candles and all that. No, I'll come back to that later on. But I also took him to McDonald's for dinner because he'd come up on the train.
Cool. Where'd he come up from?
From London. He lives Canary Wharf way.
Oh wow, ace! It's lovely to see people travelling for Warhammer.
Yeah, especially to like a random Durham event. I was quite surprised by.
To be fair though, the Durham guys have done a good job. Like they really have. Like they consistently get a good turnout for their events and run good, genuinely enjoyable events.
Yeah, Aaron does an absolutely cracking job.
Yeah, he does.
Apart from Scenario 5, which we'll come back to later. But yeah, I mean, they've had the Dragon Slayers at the last one. They had Keith Wilkinson come up from Northern Warlords for this one.
I mean, the pool of this one was clearly weaker than the last one because yours truly didn't attend.
I still think we had 3 or 4 of the...
oh no, all to say there was a lot of very good players at the event.
Yeah,
like really
definitely.
good players.
Was it 40?
No, I think we didn't get to 40 in the end. I think it was 32 players and 2 dropped.
Solid. It's still a solid turnout though. Like that's a cracking turnout.
Yeah, I mean they're not the most well-known club or anything like that, so they are like proper fishing players.
Like for anyone who is watching and is looking to attend more events, like I cannot recommend the Aaron and the Durham guys enough. They really run a genuinely enjoyable weekend of Warhammer.
Prize support, pretty decent rules. So, but yeah, just to quickly run through the lists, the games. Orcs first game against Gareth. It was I won 14-6. Strange game because I had no idea what I was doing against all of these random moving squigs. There was just squigs everywhere.
Sounds like Stan's kind of list.
Yeah, and I got he changed it by a whole point because he got a massive charge on my mage who was just sat there looking around, going like, "That's never going to get us."
Like he's never going to roll 666.
Yeah,
it wasn't quite a 666, but he got us on a big number.
Yeah,
that's always the way.
They never make the little one, the little charges. It's always the monsters.
But it was a cracking game. We had a good laugh and all that, and as I say, friend for life made there.
Ah, good.
Moved into game 2. I played Jack Toll, the eventual event winner, and
Legend.
I dropped my first points ever with the Empire. I'm gutted.
As in you lost your first game?
My first loss. I went down 12-8. And I'll tell you why. Because I got first turn. I shot every one of his war machines, every one of them, and failed.
These 2 trebs.
And his 2 cannons.
He was playing,
of course, he was Exiles. Yeah, double treb, double cannon. Legend.
I hit all 4 of them. I killed none of them.
Strong.
Yeah. His reply in his first turn was to put his first cannon through 2 of mine, which I'd badly deployed.
I was going to say, there's an error, Sid. You're better than that.
I didn't see the angle. I didn't see the angle he was going to get us at. And we'll come back to this in a minute. Anyway. But yeah, his first shot takes out 2 of my cannons. And he's only doing D3 wounds as well. And he wounded...
D3 plus 1. Bombard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. I know the 48-inch range, yeah. But anyway, he takes out 2 of my cannons, makes us cry. Not a happy bunny. And
he was loving it though.
Oh yeah, and I was on the back foot from there, so I had to really pull it out just to only lose the 2 points. But he played well, and
he's a good player, Jack. He plays Brett very well.
Oh, the other coup de grace is it was a diagonal deployment, and I'd deployed my general down on the kind of like the little 45-degree bit, the skinny bit. So he put his opposite, didn't he? Because obviously I deployed all mine first.
Straight in.
Yeah, so I was like, do I run away or do I go straight in?
Did he bring his character in and just bum your character then, did he?
Well, I went straight in. He goes counter charge. I went, oh, yours does that, does it? He rules free, so that we're now locked on initiative.
No.
Yeah, and he goes, I've got the what's the axe called again? The frontier axe. Yeah, all of my wounds are double.
That's such a good item.
Oh yeah, because of course he hits almost all of his attacks and wounds almost all of his attacks. And I pick my general up and put him in the box.
Like, well, it's nice to play.
Yeah. So yeah, I lost my general and 2 cannons on turn 1, and I was just generally sad. But he didn't have any answers to the steam tanks, so I just had to play my best game ever with them. And
yeah, Frontier Axe isn't bad into steam tanks.
I mean, neither are 2 cannons or bombards technically, and 2 trebs.
The thing is, once he killed my general, he didn't really want to stand in front of 2 steam tanks for a turn.
Yeah, to be fair, the other thing is that if that guy doesn't, the steam tank's got 10 wounds, it ain't going anywhere. Its grind attacks could generally kill a Baron.
Yeah. So
it's not a lord on a dragon. Like it's gonna chew him.
It was a cracking game, a tactical game, and obviously the first time I played Jack, which completed my tool.
The tool bingo.
Yeah, I've tool bingo now. I played tool and the hanger on.
Fuck Craig.
So then when
tool bingo house.
It's a sad day when you completed it one event.
Oh, have you got it in one event? Have you?
God no.
So then I move on to play Gary Dutton.
Gary's a nice guy.
He's a nice
Gary's
guy.
a good guy.
I have one criticism of Gary. He plays other people's lists. Like last time I seen him at the NAG event, he was playing Richie's Eat Dwarfs.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it if you're trying to find what you enjoy and do well with.
Well, today he's playing Charlie Hanley's Vampires.
I mean, if you're going to copy anyone, like Charlie is the Reaper of Souls.
Yeah. And it's a objective where there's lots of points in the middle of the table that I'm not going to have access to because he has got the hugest block of Graveguard ever, lots of zombies, and he just hid his Mortis engine.
Well, yeah, because you've got 3 cannons. It's 5 cannons technically with your steam tanks.
Yeah. So he was not bringing that bad boy out. I did actually get a few cannon shots on it when he couldn't quite position it. He had to move into behind this pigsty. It was an infinitely high pigsty.
Get some big pigs in the old world, you know.
I have been informed that I could have still picked a spot behind it to land my cannons, which I think is a bit dubious.
If you can see the spot, if it's pretty high, you can't see it.
Well, I'm going to argue against that because in the game against Jack, he shot my wizard behind the wood.
Did he target in front of the wood, then bounce through?
He just targeted the character, and I mean, he said he was. I can't remember his exact wording, but when we got the judge across, Aaron said it was legal, and he killed my wizard.
If he's behind the wood, you can't target the wizard.
Yeah.
However, if he's behind the wood, rules is written you can target a point in front of the wood.
Yeah, you can target
through the wood,
the back edge of it.
Oh, you target the back of the wood. Yeah, because it's part of the wood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly know what he did. It's something that I wouldn't do. I mean, I use cannons quite a bit, but it's not the way I would want to play.
It's a bit of very loose writing in GW's.
It was amazing the way that they corrected it because
hills and nothing else.
Hills. Going back to I had a game at Warhammer World last year where cannons were bouncing through woods to hit things hidden behind them and over hills and all that. They fixed the hills bit, but they kind of left the woods.
Yeah, because if the woods had the same sort of caveat as the hills, it would make it a little bit more challenging. But at the same time, because of the way terrain is written, you can just target the back of the hill, and as long as it bounces off the hill, you're okay.
Yeah, but if it's shooting through wood or something, you shouldn't be able to hit something you don't actually know is there.
You shouldn't be able to target it. It should be like targeting things in combat. But never mind, they are the rules. Like that's no one's cheating. They are the rules of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a spirit of the game thing, but
it's a feel bad.
The lad was there to win a tournament, so he done what he needed to do to win a tournament.
Yeah. Anyway,
back to the game with Gary. It was just, I'm going to stand on the objectives in the middle. You probably can't kill enough of me each turn that I can't res back. And it was a very dull game.
It's a valid tactic with its objectives with undead, though, to be fair.
Yeah. So I think I killed about 600 points worth of his troops. He got the 500 points on the objectives and a unit of archers. And
flat out draw, was it?
That. Yeah, flat out draw.
Yeah. That's the one thing with a list like yours there with double stank and cannons and that. You're going to be struggle to take out hordes.
Yeah.
It was the tank will grind through, but I don't know if it'll grind through it in any way.
After the impact hit, after you do the impact hits, it can do 4 wounds a turn max.
So I mean, well, are you discounting the engineer?
You know what? I never attacked once with the engineers.
Engineer's where the pain's at. Engineer is the boy.
So the anecdote from this game is, in the first turn I shot his Black Coach and left it on a wound.
And then he went ethereal.
He went ethereal, but guess what I've got? I've got my Dragon Bow Griffin Lord. And I chased him for 5 turns. Hit every turn. And rolled a 1 wound every turn.
I mean, to be fair, it's strength 6, the Dragon Bow.
Yeah, multi-wound 2.
It's wounded on 4, so it's not a... I mean, 5 turns, you should absolutely have killed it. But it's
luckily, I got him in the 6th turn.
Nice.
Yeah, I managed to go all the way around the board. Like, I actually circled his entire army with this guy to shoot him on the 6th turn. On a slither as well.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, that was... and then that set off a cascade for my Dragon Bow never to wound again in that entire tournament.
That sounds about... I mean, it should be a very consistent bit of damage, but it just isn't.
It was in there for Banshees and, like, you know...
Yeah.
The Empire doesn't have a lot to combat ethereal stuff.
No, it doesn't. Not unless you go in Wizard Heavy.
It's that rolling 1 dice. It's always going to let you down.
Aye.
And the amount of times
as a man that likes his bow throwers...
Yeah,
they always let you down, don't they? They either don't hit or they don't wound, guaranteed.
Yeah, I managed to forget my Lecter's abilities almost every turn.
Strong.
I wasn't having a good.
This is the problem when you haven't played the list much as well, though, isn't it?
Well, I had played it a reasonable bit, to be honest.
Oh, did you? Oh, in that case,
yeah.
Don't take that olive branch I was offering you, Sib.
No, this was just my head not being in the best place. Anyway,
he gave you a get out of jail there, and you.
Nah, I've got this. Yeah. It's just bad.
I'll own it to my feeling. So, end of day 1, I'm going to be playing my old mate Joe on the next day with his dwarfs that's just got lots of slayers in, pretty slow army, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Is Joe's the beautifully painted Slayer army?
No, that was a different guy who came up last time.
Yeah,
this isn't a Slayer army; it's just got a lot of Slayers in it.
Oh, right, okay.
So I felt pretty decent about getting that army the next day. Except during the meal on the night time, I get a text message. Very sorry, Andy. I'm having to drop. I'm ill.
Oh, surely you got to buy. Oh, no, there's 2 people dropped in there. Disaster.
Yeah. So, gets there the next morning. Aaron's stepping into play.
Do you bring his gyro list?
Yeah, you know what list Aaron's brought, don't you? He's absolute bullshit. Gyrocopter list was 7 war machines.
That was like, less fun, aye?
Yeah, and I'm like, so you're just giving us the minor win here, are you? He's like, no, we'll play properly. Nice. So, yeah, that was a draw game. It was
probably take that against the gyro spam, to be fair.
Yeah, it was carnage. Absolute carnage everywhere. My Dragon Bow firing every turn and missing and not damaging.
To be fair, a helicopter's got more range than a bow.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It went pretty well. I managed to nobble a good few of his war machines turn 1, and then it was consistent. I went for his general because he was just wandering around on some shields.
Some shields.
Yeah.
Some sort of weird park skater.
Yeah. So it was a decent game. Aaron's always a good game to
yeah,
play.
Aaron, to be fair, Aaron's a good guy.
I played him at this Durham and the first Durham when I went to him. Both times he's had dwarfs. Last time I had dwarfs, and it was gunline on gunline, and that was a draw because we just obliterated each other from each side of the board. So we have a kind of a dead record against each other. And then I went into the last game where I was basically never going to win in a million years because of the scenario. I don't know if you've read the scenario or you've heard about it.
I've heard from other people who were at the event who said this last game scenario was absolutely bonkers.
It was, yeah.
I read the pack, but I can't remember it.
So anything that dies within 21 inches of the thing in the middle, the points for it go into a pool, and whoever captures it at the end
now.
Yeah, whoever captures it at the end gets all of the points from that pool.
I mean, bravo from trying to think of different scenarios and stuff, but that is absolutely mental.
Yeah, and I mean, against most armies, I am not getting a look in at that. So I was like, yeah, not winning this one until the beef sits down opposite us. Minotaur army.
Nice.
Very little magic.
Ranged.
Well, what do cannons do against blocks of Minotaurs?
Well, kill one per rank every turn, roughly, I would imagine.
Yeah, and then how many models do you need to keep your general safe?
5.
Yeah. So if the units are 4.
Oh.
So I just
for that look out, sir.
Yeah, basically I just there was only really 2 Shagoffs, 2 units of Minotaurs, and a crazy block of Ungor that were going to be protecting the Herdstone. I just let him walk past the big block in the middle as I cannoned him to death. It was brutal for him. I've really felt sorry for him.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah, I felt that sorry. I actually charged some knights in to get some fighting done. I knew I was that far ahead. I could just stick a couple of units of knights in and have a laugh.
Yeah.
And then I parked them up next to the thing at the end and claimed all the 2,000. I must have killed all of 2,100 points of his army because he had a Doom Bull left that was hiding behind a hill at the end of the game. Everything else was dead, and it had all died next to the middle. So I must have finished on about 4,500 points.
I know Steve said in that last game he got well over 5,000 victory points in the game.
Yeah, that was my first 20-0 with the Empire.
Hell of a good goal. How did it? Whereabouts did you end up finishing them with the Empire?
So it put me on, what was it, 50, 60, 70, 72 points I finished on in 8th position.
That's not bad, that.
That's not bad, that's gone.
That's not bad at all, that, mate.
What was your record? 2 wins, a draw, 2 losses?
2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss.
Right.
The loss was won by 2 points, and that was to the winner. Done...
solid performance, that.
8,243 points destroyed. So...
No, that's a good weekend, though.
Oh, cracking weekend. And I mean, as I say, I was never going there to win the event because I wouldn't take Empire if I was going to do vastly well in an event. But they're a fun army list. They're an army I used to play a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Empires, and they can be fun. I don't. I think in 1.5 they're better.
Oh, yeah. I think they're a big winner in 1.5.
There was only Ross Wilkinson who took the other Empire army, and he didn't fare so well, even though I think he had the better army.
The thing is, Warhammer's always going to be a game of rock, paper, scissors, isn't it? And if you get drawn against a list that you don't match up well in, it doesn't matter how good your list is theoretically versus another Empire list in this example. If your matchups are bad, you're done. Or your dice are bad, both, or you play badly. There's plenty of reasons. I'm just saying, there's.
Yeah,
it's the eternal game of rock, paper, scissors, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get one bad loss and it could send you on a spiral down where if you'd won that game, you could have won the event. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if in that game against Jack, if I take his war machines out turn 1, I think it's a vastly different game. but it is where it is. Dice are dice. In the game against Aaron, I got a spot prize for misfiring every war machine in a turn.
That's with engineers. That's incredibly impressive.
It is.
So what? 7 misfires.
Yep. So I got a new set. I got a new set of artillery dice.
7 misfires in one game turn is astronomically impressive.
Yep.
That's almost as bad as your Screaming Skulls.
We don't. First rule about Screaming Skulls.
We don't talk about them.
We don't talk about Screaming Skulls.
I don't think I've seen your Screaming Skulls run anything but a misfire.
You've certainly never seen them roll a hit. That's for sure, because they've never done anything in any game they've ever played.
Yeah, some of the highlights.
They just sit in the display case going, "Pick me, pick me! Get out! Shut up, Screaming Skull!"
Some of the highlights of the event, I got to start a stand because my game finished early. I got to watch Charlie and Keith play Vamp Off, which was highly tactical and very mind-bending.
Charlie won, didn't he?
Yes, he beat. I think he won
like 14-6 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it was 16-4.
Because Charlie reaped souls of guilty and innocent alike.
Do you know what tilted this entire game?
Smiling with the most beatific smile in Warhammer.
Well, it must have been a hard game for him because he wasn't smiling all the way through it. He had his thoughtful face on quite a bit. I know it was a 13-7. Sorry, that the game was.
I thought he won when it was around about that mark.
Well, it was basically a spirit host decimated some zombies, and the combat result popped a load of ghouls because it was I think it was ghouls fighting zombies and spirit host.
You never put something in combat along with zombies. They're just gonna pop.
So yeah, it was
as a both a wet and dry dead aficionado. Never put anything into combat alongside zombies.
No, it's free combat res.
Aye, they're just awful. They're better than they were in 8th, but they're just terrible.
Charlie had the spirit host and the zombies, and as I say, he won the round of combat massively against the ghouls. It left Keith in a bad position as his flank crumbled, and I think ultimately that's what that one combat swung the game. But so yeah, we went out. Me, Shane, Gareth, and Keith went out for a meal on the Saturday night down to into Spennymoor. Yeah, no. But I tell you what, absolutely ace Indians. Had a cracker meal.
Good.
Good old catch up. I think Gareth was like,
it's been a while since you and Keith have got together at an event, is it?
Yeah, I've not seen Keith in over 15 years probably, and I've probably not really been out with Shane in a long time either. We've been together at events, but we've not actually been out.
Keith's a genuinely good guy, to be fair.
Yeah.
He is. He is. He's a really nice guy. Good opponent as well. Like I played him and had a genuinely good game against him.
Yeah, he's a big aficionado on movement and game rules being played correctly.
Him and I played, and to be fair, we both played the game in the same manner, in the fact that be open and honest with your intent, and reciprocate that way. And if you get a rule wrong, just hold your hands up and say, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." There's nothing wrong with playing to win, but do it in the right manner.
Yeah.
So we had a good chat about the old times, and I think Gareth was a bit alarmed about some of the things we'd got up to down the years. But great meal. And
there's something about a Warhammer event that often involves an Indian.
It is.
I hope you mean a meal. I hope you're not abusing Indians in any way, shape, or form.
I was just thinking, every time, the last time we went to Derby, we had a lovely Indian curry. Every time Mr. Tunnedy and I go up to Inverness, we have an Indian curry.
Yeah, the Northwest Gaming Centre's got a cracking curry house around the corner.
It just seems to be the rule. I'm okay with it. Obviously.
Well, it might be the rule, but I tell you what,
you can't go wrong with a good Indian.
No, you can't. Obviously, every time we go to Leodis, stay over. Went to that nice place as well. So my nose so itchy.
But I think it contributes to the Sunday smell. Like tournaments always have that Sunday smell, don't
they? It's the second day of a nerd tournament, and like, let's be honest, well, the heat.
Oh yeah, it was a hot day. I mean, there was definitely essence of Wargamer all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't spend that Saturday that you were wargaming having a barbecue. I definitely didn't do that.
And they invite them.
I've been arranged for ages. What I'd like to do is have a bit of a. It would be nice to have a Forgotten North barbecue.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely. But I had a barbecue arranged, not one related. Although I did have mate Ferg over, who has attended the 2 previous Forgotten North events and has only just gotten into Old World, has gotten into Warhammer with Old World, playing Tomb King. So it was nice because we had a bit of a chat and a catch up about sort of early thoughts on how the new FAQ and the new match play guide will affect Tomb Kings, and he was really happy because it means he gets to use his block of spearmen.
Oh well. So I think to close off the tournament,
block of spearmen, just a block.
Just a block.
Yeah.
Like what kind of block's that?
This is why everyone likes Ferg.
Yeah, that is only because they don't know him yet. He's a bad person.
So to close off the tournament chat, we got a Bretonnian 1-2, Exiles and Kingdoms, then 2 Vampires, and then further down 2 Wood Elves, which was a surprise in the top 10.
Lizards did well as well, didn't they? I've seen that at the event.
5th, double Carnosaur list. It was all monsters.
Were they using the Renegades?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just the book.
Good. I mean, every army is viable to a point.
So anyway, before we finish, Shane should have won the event, and it was the funniest. It was my second. Is this why
you feel he's double 2 charge or something like that?
Well, yeah, kind of. So
I mean, that's just Shane.
He doesn't make the charge, but he does end up on the objective at the end of his turn. He just hasn't pushed the enemy unit away. So he's looking to pick up a huge amount of points from the objective until the enemy, whose wizard is probably the not the best wizard, decides to double 6 wind blast, push Shane off the objective, run up and touch it, and changes the score by about 18 points in his favour.
Wow. Is that game 5, I assume, again?
Yeah, that's the big one in game 5, where all the points from the centre. I think Shane was sitting on about 4,000 points from it, and he got blue off it, and all them points went to his opponent, or a lot of them anyway. Going down from probably a 20-0 to 18-2 in one spell.
I mean, as we discussed in our last sort of recording, all 4 objectives, and I think it makes the game a better game.
Yeah.
However, there's a limit. That's insane.
I mean, that's that.
Hats off to Aaron trying to do them with Jazzy. I think it's all relative though, because if you're in some sort of narrative event, something like that is really cool.
Yeah.
In a GT environment, I don't think that kind of thing has a place, in my opinion.
I mean, another funny point is Tristan spent ages worrying about that game and picking an army all around one that could win that game, and then he lost it 20-0. I think he was livid. He took his dwarfs in the end, but he
were a lovely army though. Who got best painted out of interest?
It was Liam of our chat group.
Oh, well, he's Wah.
Yeah, he's Wah.
Liam's list is lovely. To be fair,
it's so
unique. It's so unique. Flying pigs for Wervens. It's a really lovely list. So hats off to him. Congrats.
He finished 10th when he got the best painted. Shane finished in 12th and got best model.
Was that for his Terrorgeist?
Yeah, but not the one he just painted, the previous one.
No, the other one. Yeah.
I believe a guy that I played, Daniel Costello from Gathering Point Games, who sponsor us.
Yep.
He got best sporting. He's a lovely lad, man.
Daniel, was he at Forgotten North too? I think he was.
I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Tell you, he's a lovely lad though. I've played a couple of games against him, pick-up games and stuff.
The whole of the Gathering Point crew that came to Forgotten North too, to be fair, were really lovely guys. Like the whole group of the gamers. Really good bunch.
So yeah, that's that. The tournament, it was a great thing, and really got us juiced up for the next one I'm going to.
Nice. What is the next one you've got planned in?
Newcastle. It's a 1 day with.
Is that the 2nd of August?
2nd of August, yeah.
I do need to have a look to see if I can make. I need to check my work calendar to see if I can make that or not.
Yeah, I think they're called the Newcastle Knights now because I know there's been a bit of a split up there.
Yeah. One group's moved to. Yeah.
And the other group's reformed in the church.
Yeah. I'll have a look if I can make it. Like, to be fair, if I can make it, I absolutely will. It'd be nice to actually attend a local event.
Yeah,
I've got to look at that. It's just after the Nations.
Is it the weekend? Oh, it's the weekend after Home Nations.
It's weekend after Home Nations.
Oh, that's a big ask for us, then, isn't it? Especially that weekend later in the month. So we booked to go to Toy Soldier.
Yeah, that's
end of August.
Like 3 weeks after.
But like my focus for a while now has been on working on my list and models and everything for Team England. And with the Home Nations coming up at the end of this month, it is Army submission time.
Yeah.
So my list, I've been working on Warhol, practicing some stuff. After a quick change following quite a meaningful rethink following the FAQ. And match play guide severely hurt the list I was planning to take.
Proper bust your army, didn't it?
It really did. So
why was that again?
Well, Andy's not here to talk about it.
See, Games Workshop saw that people are having fun, and by people I mean me.
Yeah, I wasn't having fun when I played that.
Yeah. 2 people in England were having fun.
Why is that guy got like about approximately 150 skeletons in one block with chariots in the unit and nothing else on the board? And why is he just walking around shooting things?
And teleporting 1 million inches.
So yeah, so that list got soundly broken.
Good. Yeah, you've spoiled poison for the rest of us by being Billy Big Pants.
I don't think that was Dave.
So what's your latest?
So I can't go into too many details because we're keeping our final lists close to our chest. But it is still Tomb Kings, naturally.
Is it the one I played?
No, I've got a different one for you to you can play into though. But after Home Nations and as we build towards the World Championships in September, like I will ask Rich Dowie After Dark if like how open we can be with lists. I don't want to give anything away too much when people are testing what they're working on. But no, I am still Tomb Kings, and it is not what we tested. So I can share that because we tested it. I'm not taking it, but Stan and I tested the list, Sib, with I had 20 Ushapti in the list.
Right. Well, it's the next best thing, isn't it?
In core I had a block of 10 and then 2 blocks of 5 in special.
So just run all 20 as one?
No, you can't because of the 500 point limit on units.
Oh, yes,
in the match play guide.
Oh, Christ, I didn't think about this.
Otherwise,
it was a fun list.
It was a fun list. It was like the things when it worked were amazing. Like I played that list as well on Warhol against Steve with his triple dragon list, and like turn 1, they just kill dragons. Like they kill dragons, they kill big stuff.
Yeah, because there's strength 6 aren't there?
Strength 6. It's only AP 1, but it's armor bane 2. So if you roll that 6 and it spikes all you get, Plague of Rust off, it just ruins big things. And then multi wound 2.
And it's not like you can just charge into them because they're still a Shabti that come back.
Yes, except you can just grind them out with, for example, as Stan did with the big block, a Demon Prince with the Ogre Blade.
Really?
Yeah, well, he took a unit of warriors in as well. So the
right, not Lord.
Just in one round.
In one round, but it was enough that the champion could take the challenge, and the demon prince could then go relatively harm. I mean, it took a long time.
It took the demon prince 1 round of combat with the warriors in it, and then six more rounds to actually finish the unit.
Yeah.
Took them 3.5 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so that was tested, and in a dragon meta, it's a really good list.
I mean, you're not going to come up against many demon princes, are you?
No, I think they're a sleeper. Stan and I have talked about this quite a lot, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think demon princes in the evolving meta of 1.5 have a place. They're a more tactical and technical play than the Lord on a Dragon.
Well, they get the 100 points, which you can't really spend on much more of magic items.
Hence the Ogre Blade.
Better. Well, they get the double. What's it called? Forgot the word.
They got ward and regen.
That's it. They get the double regen save now on the pop.
On any unstable ones, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, they get a lot better, and it's the 360 charge.
And they get the strikes last aura.
Yeah. Yes,
So they're not to be trifled with. 5 attacks base plus any you get from Favour the Gods.
Come in a lot under 500 points.
By the time you tool them up, it's just under 400.
But that's absolute all the toys.
Yeah.
That's
and
100
you can
points
get the wizard if you so wish.
Yeah, which I haven't.
So otherwise, I've been working on just continuing to base up different Tomb Kings and glue that. And I say I think the royal we, because Fiona's clearly been doing 2/3 of the work so far.
And I've just been printing like a madman.
Yeah.
I
need to get my foundations finished so I can start on our Tale of Four Gamers army with the beef. I need to get my Tomb Kings fully finished and ready for home nations before I can segue into anything else.
Do we want to do a quick 5-minute update on the Tale of Four Gamers?
Well, mine we can. Mine is still in the box.
Very quick.
That's me done.
Stan?
Mine, I've got 1 unit of dogs done. I've started the 5 horses for the horsemen. And that's about it for me.
Right. Well, I've decided to go on the biggest cop-out ever. I was going to have them all nicely painted and stuff like that. But I've kind of lost interest in the army.
You've already fallen out of love a little bit with Cathay, haven't you, because of the sort of where they are in the current...
I don't want to just be a lantern guy. I don't just want to have loads of green lanterns running around. So...
Fair.
There's not a lot else you can do with them. So
not if you want to be really competitive with them, they're not.
Yeah, I've got this army sitting on my table, and it's kind of now stopping me getting on with some other projects that I want to jump back. I want to go back and I want to add to my empire. I want to go back and I want to do more of the Beastmen. I want to make my Minotaur army into a generic Beastman army, because they seem to be very flavourful now.
I think I've always think Thor Beastmen are a good list. To be fair, I think you do really cool things with them now as well.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this weekend to see. Because hopefully, we'll see tournaments with the new 1.5 rules.
Yeah, see what's happening with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've decided to just do my army as a terracotta army. It's still a complex process. It's not just dry brushing. There's glazes and inks and stuff like that.
The effect that one that you shared a photo of though looks really good. Like when we start sharing some pictures of the army on the stream and whatnot, I think people will see that it looks really good.
So I've got a unit of what they call Jade Lancers done. I've got 2 Sentinels done. I've got one of the...
You're an absolute machine.
Yeah, I can't remember what the characters are called again. The ones on horses, the ones no one's going to take.
The gatekeepers.
Gatekeeper, yeah. I've got a gatekeeper done, but in my list he's a BSB, and guess what I didn't do?
Build him with a banner.
BSB.
I didn't build him as a BSB. It was a bit of a silly boy.
Silly boy.
So I'm going to have to either snap his arm off and give him a banner, or just do another one.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than when you build it with something in mind, but you kind of forget what you build them as when you build it.
The Sentinels were a mare to make. The Gatekeeper was a really nice, easy model to make.
Don't know what you're talking about. I did my Sentinel in 45 minutes.
I give over, did you? And if you try, like pose too, just the hands don't fit. And I've found out something new this week. Any of you use super glue activator?
Yeah.
I haven't got any at the moment, but I need some because Amy, who I played up in Inverness the last time I played, lent to someone. I knocked my unit of stalkers and then a scorpion off the table.
Now this might go wrong, right?
It's like magic. Magic.
You use it when you come to mine and you break stuff.
Well, exactly.
So what I found out this week is this super glue that what is it one? Color Forge
stuff.
This Color Forge super glue. I'm just going to put some on my finger here, and I'm going to activate it. And what it does is, like, it turned into white fire. I was going, look at it! Look at it! Burn this! Look at hell! Ow! Get that off.
Well, I mean,
okay. I don't know if you can see this on the camera,
was insane.
But it turns into white fire on your finger. It's crazy.
It is amazing stuff, though.
Yeah.
Stupid man does stupid thing on camera.
Yeah.
Aye.
I don't know.
Please don't try this at home.
That was different. Yes. Yeah. Don't try that at home, kids. But do watch and subscribe.
But
like and subscribe, rather.
It was burning hot and then turns white.
That was middle-aged jackass.
It is amazing the difference it makes, though, for how fast the super glue.
But yeah, don't buy Color Forge super glue and use activator because it does wild things. Yeah. I only found this out because I was holding the Sentinel's arms together, and I said to my wife, "Come and put some glue on." And just as she squeezed it, I was like, "Oh shit! I haven't told her it's the runniest glue in the world." So it went all down my fingers, and then I was like, "Quickly spray the activator," and it just set my fingers on fire.
At least it didn't glue your fingers to the model, though. That's always a bonus.
It did.
Oh well.
I've got white finger and it won't come off.
I think the only other thing that we've had going on recently either is got a battle report recorded with Mr. Trinidine.
When's that coming out?
He is currently working on, as we record this, he is working on editing that battle report to get it ready to go.
What was it?
We played a Tomb King rush list versus a effectively Beastman rush list.
Okay. So fight in the middle.
It went wild. I'm fairly sure when he edits the video, we'll find out that he's wildly cheated us.
Oh no.
But it's okay. I let him off because it was just a friendly game.
So I'm taking it you didn't go home, or did you have the second game? Because you alluded last time that if he beat you, you were just going to go home.
No, it turns out I was wrong anyway because we were recording in my model room. I thought we were recording at his, and then traffic was so it's been a while since we've caught up, so we just did the one. But hopefully, in other exciting news, Stan and I are going to aim to get another battle report recorded on this forthcoming this week, hopefully.
Cool. And I'm expecting an invite sometime. Or are you still running scared from us after the last game?
When I sniped him, I just think someone walked past and remembered the objective in the middle of the game.
Stephen Toll.
Yeah, he absolutely did. You kept my there, didn't he?
He did, aye. Bastard that he was.
It's when we played a game where essentially our dragons just circled around the board, looking at each other and not engaging.
Yeah, dead draw. Both of us had forgot about the objective, so hadn't really positioned anything on it. Stephen Toll walks past and goes, "Oh, Scott scored that," and then walks away. And that's like, thanks, mate.
What a legend. That's because it's what his kids do to him all of the time.
Yeah.
And obviously, as Father Time, like at some point, like Tools are part of my millions of lineages over the eons. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I think for ours, I'll bring the lizards.
Interesting. I'm going to bring something other than Tomb Kings.
Oh my god.
I know.
I don't think I've seen Scott pre-Tomb Kings.
I've got most armies. A lot of them. It's really what's based for Old World is more restriction. I might bring a Chaos Dwarf list.
Are you going to move them all across, or are you just going to leave them so you can still play like a 9?
No, I will move them all across. It's just they're just relatively far down on the jobs list. I've got enough Empire rebased to use.
Yeah,
I've taken an event before, but I've got loads more I need to redo. I've got CDs are all base converted, other than the Hobgoblins, which do eventually need done. I don't know about if I'm going to bother with the Orc and Goblins. I just obviously Stan's got them, so don't need them for the group. I'm going to keep getting tempted to sell the army, to be honest, but I'm certainly going to box them up because I'm not feeling their love. I've rebased some of my vampires, but I keep looking at the other couple of hundred zombies and just do not have.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Don't have the heart for that.
Rebasing's not bad. Like making the new bases, it's getting them off the old ones.
To be honest, I just put them on base extenders for the zombies because there's just freaking. There's literally hundreds of them.
On the random thing to just close us down for the last bit, the preview on Friday, a week on Friday.
What was the preview?
Have I missed something?
There's a Warhammer preview show on the 18th.
Is this the one where they've sort of teased potential quote unquote big hats?
Yeah, looks very strong. That
for AOS
CDs are going to AOS, and there was also in the tease like an Egyptian headdress.
Is that the guy who wore all the hats?
Yeah,
I haven't watched that yet. Do you think there'll be anything Warhammer related in there?
Well, Old World is in the preview show,
right?
But they definitely said CDs for AOS.
Yeah, which is a big shame because it means they're not coming for Old World.
I was having a chat with somebody over the weekend, and apparently, I mean, I'm not a big AOS person, so I don't know if this is true or false, but apparently all of the old vampire models have now been replaced in the Age of Sigmar line.
A lot of them have.
A lot of them, not all of them.
Is it only the ghouls that have been done?
Yeah, the ghouls, the crypt
regular
horrors.
Ghouls haven't been done. The Terrorgeist, the Crypt Horrors.
There's a new version. Yeah, they essentially that version of them.
Yeah, just obviously
the Strigoi range almost.
Once all the figures come out of circulation for EOS, they're available for the Old World, aren't they?
That's the hope. I mean, whatever army they do decide to bring out next, it's got to be an evil faction. Like there's just too many good guys, and that makes me sick.
It'll be interesting to see where they go if we do get another army.
Yeah, I don't foresee a new or another army coming out for quite a while.
I don't foresee any legacy armies becoming official in
this edition, at least.
In this edition,
I would imagine it'll be version 2.
And
is what my gut tells us. I mean, who knows for sure?
And if the storyline's going to advance, it's got to be Dark Elves.
It has to be, really. They also don't have any play in Sigmar. They don't exist, really, do they?
No, I think they're virtually all gone in Sigmar. Well,
but for them to move the storyline on, Dark Elves have to be the next army.
Yeah,
quite possibly.
Because without Dark Elves, you don't have a elf.
You can't start the Great War of Chaos without the Dark Elves.
No, you can't. Like, without Dark Elves, the storyline sits still. Like, to be fair, could you move the storyline and never release Skaven? Yes. Could you do it without releasing Lizardmen? Yes. Vampires at this period? Also yes.
Ogres, yes.
Pains to say it.
CDs,
Ogres, yes. CDs, yes.
It's Dark Elves you need.
Not really, although kind of. You need Dark Elves to move the storyline on.
Oh, well, we'll see what they come up with. So I have one final question for you before we sign off tonight.
Oh, fire.
So, in all of the legacy army books, I'm actually going to open up here just so I can read the code out perfectly for you. Legacy lists. So all of the legacy lists have this sentence in them. They are not intended for use in match play events and will not be updated in line with any future Warhammer Old World publications. I have heard a few tournament organisers now whittering on that they're starting to, a lot of the armies, not all of them, are starting to fall behind because the spells haven't been updated. What are your thoughts and feelings on the legacy armies and their continuation in tournament play?
I get where they're coming from with the spells, to be fair, because I think Stan kind of touched a little bit on it about the big pies last time. Like, things have not been amended. However, I would massively caveat that by loads of spells didn't get affected, so it doesn't make that much of a difference for them.
Yep, I think VC are the strongest list.
I still think vampires are the best army in the game, literally bar none.
But that is because of the advent of scenarios, which VCs just
I
do
think
great at.
I think they were already the best army in the game.
They were in the top. They were in the top two.
Top three. Yeah,
beforehand.
I think VC were already top tier along with Warriors and I mean, well, maybe that brings out another one. We should maybe think about doing a tier. We should do a tier list.
Yeah, my feeling of it is, it's the hand we've got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm against. I don't. People can, like Squarebase, the work they've done on the legacy lists. I generally disagree with it because it's our event. We've got a lot of new people coming, and it's creating an artificial barrier for them. If they're not aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's necessary per se. Like GW, whether they've been updated or not, they have released published rules for those armies.
They have. I mean, let's face it, SDS have done a great job of launching a new game and getting 10 armies out there for us to play supported.
Yeah. They've not been left behind very per se. I mean, there's been some changes that they've not had updated, but most spells didn't get an update. It was only an incredibly small amount that did.
Very few units have been updated
for everyone. Yeah, so I don't think the new FAQ and match play stuff makes any difference personally to the legacy. I think if anything, vampires have got even better.
The only thing that they haven't got is they haven't got different ways to play or additional magic items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, all the other armies have got an arcane journal that does give them benefits in new units, new items, new ways to build.
Yeah. And from that point, they're going to be left behind from a fluff perspective and an updating perspective.
I think my opinion on them
works.
has probably changed a little bit over the 18-month in that I understand why they brought them out at the beginning, so that people who didn't have an army, who maybe's had a one, that they could quickly rebase and get out playing the game. But I'm pretty sure GW expected people to go out and buy new armies, and start new collections and stuff like that. This was just a way of getting people to try the game and see if they enjoyed it or not. And I think the further we go down the line, the more changes happen. It definitely is going to leave some of them behind. Just maybe
maybe.
It was a fan service thing. It was, would I have liked every army being supported? Yes. Is that realistic? Probably not.
Yeah, I think you're right. Those two, that point that you read there, and I think it will. There's a good chance they will drop further and further off from being relevant, or even usable. You never know. Mm-hmm. And also, you don't know what the next year is going to bring.
Well, we don't know when version 2 is coming out. We don't know what's actually on the roadmap for next year.
Yeah, exactly. Does anything that's in the game currently stop the legacies being used to a good level? No.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's the tournament organisers' choice whether they add them in or not. I just heard the witterings of a few saying that they might stop supporting them.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I don't see any need for that currently, personally, but hey, to each their own.
It does no harm having them in. It causes no extra hassle, and it gives people the choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we've got 17 armies to choose from, plus all of the armies of infamy. So I don't know. I'm starting to now think that 10 armies that have all got 2 extra armies of infamy gives us 30 armies. That is actually a decent chunk to play. We're not seeing, like, I think the tournament this weekend had 1 Skaven and 1 Lizardman army. So other than the multiple vampire accounts, there was only 2 other armies used.
Yeah, the thing is, like Skaven Lizardmen have never been a massively popular army, particularly anyway, and like Skaven have not been had an army book since 7th edition.
Mm-hmm.
So, and are a serious. When I get from I get the business side of GW, like Skaven or a West Range.
Yeah, but you've got to see what the future holds.
Yeah,
I would always say there would be my feeling would be that we always make them welcome.
Well, I mean, I still kind of fall back on personally that they are a published selection of GW rules. They're not being updated, but they're a published set of rules, so they're all totally there to use. I can't see the game moving on so quickly that in any conceivable fashion that they become unusable.
I don't know. I just think 18 months ago we didn't realize, we didn't know that we needed this FAQ that's just dropped. It's going to fundamentally change a lot of stuff. And in another 18 months, we just don't know what's going to happen.
Oh God, yeah, for sure. I mean, Christ, they could make some changes that make some of our armies barely playable. Like that's just the way the game. That's just the way balance and the game designs work sometimes, isn't it?
If the 3-year schedule holds true, we're in a new game in 18 months.
Yeah, quite possibly.
It would be due version 2, and we're essentially halfway through the edition, aren't we?
Yeah, if they keep the 3-year schedule.
If they stick to the schedule.
Which, Heresy's started going to that 3-year cycle now.
They love that 3-year cycle, don't they?
Yep.
So, very interesting. But
so is that us all witted out?
Well, I think that is us with our first Warhammer Wanderings lasting almost on the money of an hour, which is sort of our sort of internal aim to say thank you very much, gentlemen, for a pleasant time just chatting Warhammer.
Thank you, and
good luck
to our listeners. Some sleep in this heat.
Yeah, thank you to our listeners. Please like and subscribe, to quote a famous man beneath me there on the screen. Thank you to Gathering Point, one of our sort of sponsors for the next event, and thank you to Game Matt EU, who are also one of our sponsorships. And then finally, one last bit of exciting news. Stan, if you would share the update that you shared with us earlier regarding
which one was
the dice.
Oh yes,
the dice. 400 dice should be raining down on me by the end of next week.
So expect some sort of really weird and off-putting Deadpool-esque picture.
And I will be naked.
I mean, that's what everyone's tuning in for, really.
Yeah. I mean, I've turned up to 2 of our vodcasts naked and had to get some tops on. I keep forgetting they're on video.
But no, thank you everyone who will tune in. Please comment, engage. We will always respond, and come find us on Facebook or anywhere else. But in the meantime, good night, and thank you very much, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.